Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. Today I'm just going to chat a bit about what's been going on around here, I guess. I have an announcement to make. I have new things in the shop and I'm doing a spring sale for the rest of April. The spring sale is just on a few items and I will have a little category or collection, is what they're kind of called on my website, of sale items. They will already be marked down for you on the website so you don't have to worry about a code or anything. But the majority of them are covers. And what I ended up doing was taking scraps. I kind of went through all my scraps from previous covers and I saved everything. I just didn't want to throw anything away. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up making covers out of those scraps. So for instance, this has a wheat outside base, but on the inside it has honey and then it also has imprinted fronds. And the cool thing about this cover is you could turn it this way. So when you open it, you see the fronds, or you could turn it this way if you wanted more of like a plain look. So the covers can be pretty versatile. I have them in all different sizes. I'm kind of keeping track of the sizes with this sticky note, but like with this one, it is the honey on the outside. So it's just strictly honey, but then on the inside I have bloom and then I have honey. So if you didn't want bloom for a little bit, you could just cover that up with your notebook and you would just see honey. So there's tons and tons of different covers, different sizes. They aren't all like this where it's like mismatched like that. Some are just old patterns that I've had that I paired with a cork that I thought would go with it. And I have new pin loop closures. There's a few things different on the website. One is the pin loop closures. You can now get it in just one pin loop, and my pin loops come on the left side of the book. So if you don't like that, then leave me a note in the note section before checkout. But they can come in patterns now, so I have those listed in the drop-down menu when you're looking at the website. Others are just pieces that I've had left over and I paired them with different things. New in the shop are these bookmarks. Now these were new for my early spring release, but I have them set up now that you can get them in patterns. Also, I have created some cork beads and you can get those in all the different patterns as well. So it's a fun little thing that you can add to your cover to spice it up, and you can add different ones too. So like I said, you're going to be finding some retired patterns. You're going to be finding some mix match of pieces. But if you look at every listing, everything will be listed there for you so you know exactly what you're getting. Every cover is different, unique. Now, of course, I could remake this if you saw that you wanted it, but it wasn't for sale, or maybe you wanted it in a different size. I could probably remake it for you, but these are just some designs that I came up with all my scraps. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about was this. This is my Stillman and Burn. I made a cover for it. I would say that wheat is my all-time favorite, and I just change out the patterns. This is a new pattern coming. It is called Mums. It will be available for you to purchase today. So because this starts our spring sale and I just wanted to pop in a few different patterns. I have two other patterns. Can I reach them? Is the question. Let's see. All right. So like I said, I had two other patterns. I have the Mums, which is here. I have this, which is called Sketchy Floral. And then I have this, which is Sunflower. I don't have much of these. So they are kind of like samples. I buy a few samples, and then if they end up selling pretty well, then I buy them in full size. So that is what is coming for covers. And then I wanted to talk about some of my paintings that I've made into stickers. So I have my Stillman and Burn sketchbook. Like I said, you kind of saw a bit of this, but this one right here I have made into a sticker. It is a circle sticker. Now you can get this in, they're vinyl, but you can get it in the clear vinyl now or the white vinyl. Then I also did this one right here in the square form, and this can only be purchased in the clear. Then, let's see, I have two more. So I have these two right here. This one's on this side, and these can only be purchased in the clear vinyl as well. So these are going to be available for you to purchase on the website. And I have some other things that I wanted to kind of show you because I've been asked about it a lot. I did notice that when I made these vinyl stickers with the gouache, it's interesting because gouache is more vibrant on the paper when I have it on the paper, but they're not as vibrant in sticker form. And I don't know if it's because I don't use a lot of white in my gouache paintings. I don't leave a lot of white space, and I do leave a lot of white space in my watercolor. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to, they're still beautiful. They're just not as, I don't know, not as bright. They're just different. And maybe it's just because my gouache and my watercolor are not exactly the same style. They don't have the same look. Yes, it looks like I did them, but the color payoff is different, and maybe that's what I'm seeing. I do like them though. So a lot of people have been asking me what I've been using for gouache, and I'm just gonna quickly run through this and then have a more in-depth video about my favorite supplies coming up soon. But in this whole pouch bag thing, I bought a small pack of Holbein artist gouache, and it was the 12 count. And I would say, and then I bought a couple other like colors. Like I bought an extra white, I bought a sepia, which can be added to anything to make it really dark, and then I bought a moss green because your girl loves olive. But I don't use all the colors, and I would say that if I was to do it again, if I was to purchase artist gouache again from Holbein, I'd probably do the same thing. I really think that having all the colors is something that I'm going to enjoy later, even though I haven't really tapped into all the colors as of yet, if that makes any sense. But I'll go into what my favorite colors are in that video coming up. The other thing I've been asked a lot about are my brushes. My brushes I got off Amazon for relatively cheap. I wanted to get a set that I could strictly use for gouache, but I ended up loving them so much that I've been using them for everything. So I purchased these dynamic distraction brushes. They come with 9 brushes. So you could try every size. They are synthetic and they come to a really nice point. They stay put in the bristles, meaning like if I tug at them, they don't come out. Do you want to get out of here? Yes? Okay, hang on just a minute. Okay, so what I was saying was, like when I tug on the bristles, sometimes cheaper brushes, they just kind of like pull out and fall out. These, I do not have a problem. I also love that they, like I said, came in a full range. They are, I want to say, less than $25, and they came with this case. If you are in the market for trying different brush sizes or just some cheap, good brushes, I have them in my Amazon storefront. I will see if I can list them in the description box for you so that way you don't have to thumb through everything. What else do I want to tell you? I have that coming up. Again, that sale is going to last all the way through April, to the end of April. And then I will have a summer collection coming up in a few months, probably in June. And that will be a whole new introduction of a new cork color, pattern, and possibly some new stickers. I would like to do a sticker sheet. So that is the goal right now. And then also things are changing in the journal situation. I don't know what to call it. Things are changing here, and this is getting like, it's too big, which I'm sure all of you saw that coming. But I was thinking that this was going to be amazing, but it's just too big for me. I cannot fill a page. And I am getting lost in all the front pages. So like the months and the weeklies, it's too much to keep up with. So I have sold my second half, and I will be downsizing to an A6 because that's what I like. An A6 blank notebook come halfway through the year, so July. But anyway, I will have a whole video about that when the time comes. I did decorate this front cover. I have to mention this. I find it absolutely beautiful. This is a postcard, or maybe a print, a 4x6 print from Lola. She's here on YouTube. I will link her in the description box. She does amazing underwater photography, and I thought that it would be just the perfect thing to put on my cover. I also purchased a sticker, which I really enjoy too. I put it in here. I will have her information listed in the description box for you, so you can go check her out if you enjoy this. And this actually, because I did this, it got me thinking about my old collage covers and how much I really enjoyed collaging covers, which I won't be going back to doing a cover a month like I did last year, but it does make me think about possibly collaging this when I'm done. So if you would like to see a collage video on that, let me know, and I could totally do that for you. So I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was chatty, but if you are at all interested in the spring sale, go ahead and check out my website. It'll be listed in the description box for you. If you were already signed up for the newsletter, you have gotten an email from me. So it could be in your spam, or you could have already received it, but I just wanted to let you know that if you're going to purchase anything from my shop, check out that email first, because I have a little gift for you inside there. Next week will be a supplies video, my favorite, so stay tuned for that. I hope you all have a great week, and until next time, I'll see ya.